Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to your everyday math lesson, lesson 7.8. This is your math lesson in your student math workbook, volume 2, and we are on page 255 today. So we're going to do some awesome stuff. We've been talking about triangles and quadrilaterals and talking about all of these different shapes, and we're going to talk a little bit more today about attributes. So we're going to try to figure out what attributes different shapes have. When I say attributes, that means what are different descriptions that a different shape might have. So when we're talking about a triangle, maybe we talk about the kind of angles, the number of sides. Maybe we talk about what size the sides are. Are they equal? Maybe we talk about what kind of angles there are. Are they all acute? Are some obtuse? Maybe we talk about the adjacent sides. Maybe they're parallel. We're going to use all of those awesome math terms that we've been working on to talk about attributes of different shapes. So we're going to start today, and I want you to take a minute and look at all of the shapes on this page, on page 255. If I look at every single shape on here, what are at least 3 things that all of these shapes have in common? I want you to take a minute. We're going to pause the video. I am going to put a box in there for you to type in there, and I do want you to come up with 3 things. List it, name it, go 1, give it to me. 2, tell me what it is. 3, tell me again. Give me 3 different ways or things that these shapes all have in common. All right, so I'm going to list just a few. So the first thing that I see is they're all closed shapes. That means that there's nothing with like an open side. All of the sides are closed. So all shapes are closed. When I say that, that means an open shape would be like if I draw this shape right here. That's open because there's a way to get into the middle. So all of these are closed. Maybe you said they all are 2-dimensional. All of them are flat, right? All of them are flat. I don't see any circles, so all sides are straight. Okay. Let me see. They all have 3. Okay. They all have at least 3 sides. They have at least 3 vertices. Remember, we learned that word the other day. So that means points. Okay. Let's see. Oh, do any of these have are any of the shapes like this? No. So basically, none of the lines ever cross. They just come to a point, right? No lines cross. Awesome. So you all ended a point. Those are some samples that our book gave us. If you came up with another one, awesome. If you said maybe they all have less than 29 sides, okay. I mean, I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe you said they all have at least 1 point pointing towards the top, kind of. Absolutely. I would take that as well. So whatever you said attribute-wise, okay. These are the main ones that we're going to think about. Okay? Now what we can do is we can take these shapes, and now we're going to separate it a little bit more. So I'm going to teach you a few things today. The first thing I'm going to teach you is a new vocabulary word. This word is polygon, and you might know this word, and if you do, awesome. If you don't, that's okay. You have heard of hexagon, pentagon, all of those things, right? Polygon is a fancy word for many sides. That means it is a closed shape with more than 2 sides. A triangle, a square, a rectangle, all of these technically are polygons. Remember when we did the hierarchy, we started everything with a quadrilateral, right? This is like a step above quadrilateral. So I would have polygon, and then I would have triangle, and then I would have quadrilateral. All right. And then I also would have a pentagon, a hexagon, and each of those would have their own separate area. Okay. So polygon is the step up from quadrilateral. Make sense? So give me just a second. All right, so what I did is I went ahead and I took the shapes that we're going to be using and I just drew them really quickly. You can do the same thing. Draw it on a piece of paper. You don't have to print it out. I just did it really quickly, okay? So these are the polygons that we're going to use. And now we're going to classify them, okay? I want you to look at these shapes. These are all polygons, okay? All of them. All right? What is one way we can classify or organize or go over these shapes? How can I change them? How can I mix them up? What can I do? Well, what if I do it by the number of shapes with at least 4 sides? So if I have polygon at the top, and then this is my level for at least 4 sides. Okay, let's see if we can figure this one out. Let's see. So this is a square. Does that have 4 sides? Yeah, so that would go here. All right. I see 6 sides. That's at least 4. Yep. 5 on that one. 4, yep. 3. That is not. That would go up here. So this shape in this hierarchy would be called a polygon, right? Another parallelogram. Oh, we got another triangle. 3 sides. It's going to have to go up at the top. Triangle, 3 sides. Still a polygon. Another triangle. Still a polygon. Ooh, a trapezoid. 4 sides. And an octagon. 4 sides. Okay. So now we have a few polygons. We have 4 of them up there. Great. We have quite a few with at least 4 sides. So this has 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So all of these have 4 sides. Could I move these down another row? Maybe what I can do is these are the ones with at least 4 sides. And maybe these are the ones with at least 6 sides. Keep this one up there. Because these are at least 6, right? Absolutely. Now, the good thing is with making a hierarchy, for this one specifically, it's however you want to organize it. Maybe you want to organize it by number of parallel sides. Okay? You get to make your own hierarchy. Now, this is the basic version of it. This technically is a 2-day lesson. We are going to be working on this a little bit more throughout the rest of the week after break. We're going to talk a lot more about shapes and how to classify them. But this is the main gist. What I want you to do, and this is for extra credit, so if you want extra credit, this is what you need to do. For extra credit, you're going to take the polygon page or take these shapes right here at the top of this page. Do not cut these shapes out. You'll need the other backside of it. Okay? Draw these shapes, make a copy of it, cut them out, whatever. I want you to make your own version of a hierarchy. The top one has to be polygon. But you can determine how you want to separate it. Maybe you want to look by at least one right angle and parallel sides. Maybe you want to look at it with at least one set of parallel lines, two sets of parallel lines, more than two sets of parallel lines. I want you to figure out how you want to organize your shapes and come up with your own hierarchy. This is worth 5 extra credit points. By the way, I don't do extra credit very often, so if I were you, I would definitely take me up on this. So let's see. This is your last question. This is a quick video, only about 10 minutes, not bad. What does the word polygon mean? What does polygon mean? Have a great day, guys.